listen to the music first of all. You know, I did have a bad day, but this soundtrack's making it okay now. It's like, I don't know. Music has a way of bringing joy into your life, doesn't it? Anyways, welcome to the first part of OPUS, Rock and Whispers. I've been making reviews about it, but I want to experience it the first time myself, and I want you all to come with me on this journey for this game. I can tell by snaps it's going to be a beautiful story, I think. So without further ado, let's get right to it. By this rocket, we return them to the cosmos. A history of space burials, failing, which is the 46th generation. But good. Context, all important. Young John, oh boy. Now I gotta practice my voice acting. Come on, Mom. The burial's about to start. There's a lot less people this year. I heard there's a flu going around. People are staying home. Hurry up, I'll get there first. John! Oh, shit. What? Stop running off. Oh man, and the soundtrack playing for this. I tell you this, every single part of this game is going to get flagged for copyright. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to get paid anyways if I have less than 10k views, right? Oh, let's go speak. Can we speak? See a launch tower at the top? That's a space burial launch site. It prevents burial goers from wandering off. So, does our respect, is it dead? Interesting. Hey, do you have anything to say? No? You? You know, after I'm reading this, it's very beautiful. Very sentimental. I'm wondering if there's an actual history of this. I mean, I know we got something out of context, but I'll just look it up very quickly, okay? Space burial. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. People send the ashes of deceased loved ones into space, and oh my god, it's so sad. Phew, that outside is sure a long way up. Oh, really? More than like a quarter way up there? Seriously? Oh, never mind. So this is a launch site. Oh, it's the altar. Oh. So that's the church. Now I wonder if there is like a tradition somewhere of space burial for a religion. quite interesting. Oh, witches, eh? Oh yeah, we got a hint of that already. John! Wow! I told you not to go running around. Oh, he's as excited, aren't you, John? The period's about to start. He's not learning his lesson. Oh, relax, Matt. Mom, what are those people lined up for? They're following the witch. There were only 12 of them in the whole country. Wow. How the ages of sorcery and witchcraft and wizardry have fallen in this story. No. So it's rare that we get to see him in person. Good thing we dragged out of bed, huh? I said I get up. What do witches do, Mom? They guide people back to the stars. Without them, we wouldn't have anyone to conduct the burials. That's so cool. I want to be a witch too. In all technicality, you be a wizard, but... Oh, but only girls can be witches, sweetie. Oh. You can be a rocket engineer like your dad. No, I don't want to be like Dad. This is my son. Right. Don't you like space burials, John? I love them. Well, without your father's rockets, we'd have nothing to launch the space burials. Don't you think that makes him pretty cool too? Really? I'm sorry, my voice I think is a bit mediocre at this point because I have to be quiet, you know. Everyone likes them. It's all close. Then I want to make rockets too. Does I give an apprentice, Matt? You want to listen to your mom, Harry? I want to be a rocket engineer like Dad. Sounds good. The way that kids can flip flop, you know. You teach me, right, Dad? We'll go to space burials together. Silly boy. Then we can return people back to the stars. Oh, it's fading. John Mason, last memory of space burials. Oh my gosh, I guess it was intense. Yeah, it works, John. Not bad. Can't you sound more excited? The thing took me a month. How can I not be? 25 years since plague, and I would spend a month on fixing walkie-talkies, no wonder. Rocket 12 failed. There are all sorts of reasons for a failed launch, okay? It could be the rocket nose cone or rocket fins. Or maybe it's because your brains are all messed up from being frozen for so long. Hey! Can't blame me for thinking you're fake. Which, appearing after being frozen for 20 years, sounds pretty bogus to me. I am a witch, of the 46th generation, trained by the Elder herself. Also, I wasn't frozen. I was put into cryogenic sleep. Yeah, cool story. John. So, plague has swept the nation. Wow. Don't hang up on me. Hey, the thing hung up on its own. Whatever. Did you find the rocket? I checked the area. Should be close by. There it goes everywhere around here. You should be on the right track then. Why don't you try following them? If I had to choose, I would not. You'll be fine. That's what you always say. So those are ghosts, definitely. I don't know what is a good stopping point. Pay respects, people. Yeah, alright. Is that what I'm trying to do already? Stop hunting me. Take us back. I wanna go back. Why is Rocket raining again? Go ask the witch. How should I know? Please, John. Take us back. Go away! What is it, John? Tell me, is next rocket going to work or not? Success is always our goal, John. And if we succeed, I'll never see these ghosts again, right? As I said before, the purpose of space burials is to return them to the stars. You sound convincing for a moment. John, you promised to help me launch this rocket. Do you finally build rockets? I never want to build rockets. I hate rockets. I hate space burials. Not like what you said as a kid, right? John! If it weren't for these ghosts, I'd never help you. Well, you know what they say about disasters. They can bring out the worst in humans. There are burn marks on the ground. The rocket should be close. A bunch of ghosts. Did they find something? Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Ooh. Witch. Oh, that's again. Witch, are you finally able to go home? Must have came from the rocket. Why did the rocket fail, witch? I'm not a witch. Why? The rocket was supposed to take us back. Please go away. Are they gone yet? Considering the name, found remains, which fantastic. Considering that Faye is about a Cantonese name, so I think this might take place in Hong Kong. I don't know. Man, China decimated by a plague in 25 years. Well, huge population, so it wouldn't take long for a disease to spread. What's wrong? You sound pretty lively just moments ago. Why do they keep coming to me? That's not my right statement and question, John. I told you, you don't need to worry. They can't follow you forever. Well, of course not. What could they want from me? Trust me, John. I found a way to send them home. Oh, what's this? Oh. Cincinnati Galactic Calendar 15320. Plague arrived without warning and destroyed everything we knew. Within a year, the population was reduced to fractions of a percent. In the face of such a catastrophe, the witches who were responsible for the nation's tradition of space burials decided to put themselves in cryogenic sleep. They pray that once the plague has settled, they can return to rebuild their civilization and faith. They pray that when space burials can be held again, those who fell victims to the plague may finally rest among the stars. Earthology, a century tales. Touching story. Touching story so far. Oh, look at those visuals. Are you listening, John? What? This is important history you have to listen to. Yeah, I know. And you, Faylene, one of the 12 witches, will bring hope to our miserable little world. I totally agree. Stop joking. It's the responsibility of every earthologist to pass down our history. It is that important. Are there any earthologists left after the plague? John! Anyway, the rocket's in the storage room. Looks like a loose screw caused it to disintegrate midair. Well, we managed to reach 90 kilometers this time. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Eventually. What? I'm seeing them all the time now, Faye. They're everywhere. I can't avoid them. Well, this is probably the only remaining space-faring operation in the world. So it's not. So it is not exclusive to China. Okay. What does that have to do with me? You're the only person they could follow if they want to go home, John. There's no one left. Yeah, a fraction of a percent, but it does sound bleak, doesn't it? Quite a responsibility, hey? The world is upon our shoulders. Not funny. Alright, well, some features need to be done. If we're lucky, we might make it on our next launch. I've heard that 12 times already, not counting on it. Hey, you promised to help me no matter how many times we fail. What? And when did I say that? Regardless, you don't want to bother you, right? So we're on the same team. Tisk, I'd probably go crazy first. You'll be fine, John. That's what you always say. Well, things escalate quickly, didn't they? 25 years. Well, is there more tutorial to do? Please. John just want to go home. Why do they keep coming to me? John, why? A dream. She's right. I have to help her launch this rocket. How do you do, John? You're up early today. I had trouble sleeping. Well, the rocket engine has been busted for a while. Maybe you can help me out. I was hoping you'd show some concern. Not sure why the engine would just decide to stop working. Anyway, I'm counting on you. Hang on, where are we supposed to find a spare engine? Isn't there a parking lot out around this area? Easy for you to say. Come on, John. Alright, I'll see what I can find. If you're in trouble, just follow the ghost. Don't know what the rocket needs. I'd rather not. Alright, let's see. What is rocket 13 missing? Oh snap. That's like quite a lot. There's a parking lot near OPUS rocket factory with few cars lying around. Maybe one will have a OPUS. Wait, that's a clock. Oh shit, have I been standing there for half an hour, really? Let's go back to the factory. Alright guys, well, I will say that, yeah, it's Chinese. They've been in China. So, with that, I thank you all for watching. But first, prediction. Rocket 13. Rocket 13 always, the number 13 always entails bad luck. Okay? I have to dive into Chinese folklore and culture to find out what 13 means. I'm pretty sure it means bad luck. It means Rocket 13 might be the end of the, I don't know. That's my prediction. I think it's going to be a tragic ending, okay? I just have this feeling. So, with that, thank you for watching. Click like, subscribe. I'll see you later. Peace.